Hey guys. All right. My favorite. All right, here we go. Astro Oracle. I did a spiritual reading this morning. I'm going to post that as well as with this one here. It's giving me more about like the higher self energy. All right, I pulled a spirit card. Crystal spirit to be exact. Petrified wood is what came out. Petrified wood. All right. Patience. All about divine timing. All right. Let's see. Midhaven. 10th house energy. All right. So that for us is going to be Scorpio's energy. All right. Square. So the square brings in the energy of tension. All right. Tension in the workplace. Aries energy came out. All right. Action. We need to take action. Taurus energy. Impressive. All right. So we have Aries, our 3rd house. Taurus is our 4th house. All right. 4th house opposing the energy of the Midhaven, which is the 10th house. All right. Just kind of show you what I'm looking at here as I'm putting them below the other. All right. So 10th house. Taurus is our 4th house. Scorpio's energy, Taurus's energy, opposing energies on the astrological chart. Okay. Opposing energies normally bring in tension, but that's not what this square card is saying. A square is technically, how do you say it, 90 degrees away from the other sign. So if, let's just see what sign it's pertaining to here. Let's see what comes out. The 5th house. All right. So our 5th house energy is Gemini. All right. Squared over to the Sun in Virgo. That makes sense. All right. All right. I don't think we have much going on in Gemini's energy, though. Why is that a square? Communication? No. 5th house speaks about your creative passions, right? What brings happiness into your life? Yeah, nothing going on in the 5th house. All right. Just kind of gives me the house of like pleasure, love, creativity, right? Self-expression. Nothing happening in the 5th house at all. So I'm not sure why that came out. All right. But our 5th house is Gemini's energy. Gemini is the energy of your intelligence, right? Your curiosities, things that you want to learn about. Okay. Definitely something that you're passionate about. All right. So, yeah, that kind of makes sense. With the Sun in Virgo and the energy of the 5th house, nothing really going on there. There shouldn't be any tension. All right, let's see what's happening with Aries. Why did Aries come out? Libra. It's opposing energy. Something about the opposing energies here. I was kind of getting the same thing yesterday with the reading that I did. I haven't posted it yet, but I will. Aries, Libra. Aries, Libra. If we look at this Aquarius on our charts, all right? I wish I had my deck here. It's over there. Not grabbing it. Aries is our 3rd house, and Libra is our 9th house. Communication, spirituality, foreign travel, philosophy, psychology. Speaks about, you know, higher knowledge. All right, here we are asking to take action, communicate. All right, having to do with like the media, something digital, online, right? Innovation type of stuff. All right. Bottom of the deck, 4th house. Midhaven, 4th house. So it says 4th house, 9th house, 3rd house. I'm telling you, these houses are significant to this reading for some reason. It's not saying what. It's saying go look at the transits. Okay. Fourth house kind of goes with the Taurus midhaven energy. Okay, as that's in like the opposite in our charts. All right, so fourth and 10th house of significance. All right, ninth house. Again, I was just saying that. Libra is our ninth house. Aries is our third house. Here's the third house coming out as well. And then we have Venus energy. Venus is in our seventh house. Venus is in Leo at this time. Partnerships, relationships, contracts. All right, something significant here regarding that energy. All right. Yeah. If you guys kind of want to look at it the way I'm looking at it, should I put it this way? North node, south node. Right? Communication. Ninth house speaks about foreign travel, higher knowledge, spirituality, right? You kind of get my drift? My drift? My bad. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting there, right? And then we have, what is this? Venus and Leo, seventh house energies. Taurus. Oh, I kind of see what's happening here now. All right, let's do this. The fifth house is ruled by Leo, right? Venus is in Leo, even though this says fifth house. Don't worry about that. Let's just put this here. Venus is in Leo. All right. This is our fourth house. This is our 10th house. Let's just do like if this was a big circle. All right. Fourth and 10th houses. Right. Then we have the third and ninth houses. And then we have the house of creativity right here. But our Leo energy is where Venus is, right? Our partnership is saying that it needs to be something that you are passionate about. I wanted to be sure I said it right. All right. And that's because of the transits that are happening right now. All right. Capricorn's energy came out. This is 10th house energy here. And Jupiter's energy came out as well. So there's some sort of luck of fortune or something and something that you are trying to achieve at this time. All right. Definitely requires lots of discipline with Saturn being on the bottom there. All right. There could be some discomforts due to 12th house energy where Capricorn is right now. This is why I love these cards, because it kind of like makes sense as I'm speaking. All right. Discomfort with Capricorn being in your 12th house. The 12th house is all about introspection, right? Talks about tuning into your the energy of your subconscious, right? Having to do with like your emotions, all right? Dealing with the energy of your dreams and things like that. Okay. So now that we kind of seen what happened there, that's what's happening right now, right? We got the energy of Taurus in the 4th house. Taurus in the 4th house, it's like the moon in Taurus, right? The energy of the moon being with Taurus is exalted. It's comfortable there. All right. Not with Uranus in Taurus, because that energy is at its fall. So there can be some sort of tension in that energy as well. All right. North Node is asking us to communicate, to speak out what we need to, you know, say. All right. And then bring balance into spirituality too. All right. This is like exploring something new. The 9th house is ruled by Sag, right? That's Sagittarius' house. Freedom, adventure, exploring something, expanding and growing and, you know, gaining lots of knowledge, things like that. All right, guys. Let me put this deck away really quickly. All right. So that's why I like to utilize my astro decks, because I look at the transits that are happening and it kind of gives me more insight on, you know, what's going on. Okay, there we go. Wisdom of the Oracle deck here. All right. Uh-oh. I have something going on with this deck. It's like not right. Anyway, I'll just shuffle and I'll fix the cards as they come out. Okay, here we go. All right, it says the power of knowing the why, the motives driving the intention. The why card is here. Why is this all happening? Why are these transits significant to this reading? Right? Why? That's the question, is why? What's going on? It says the power of knowing the why. Right? Motives driving intention. So intention meaning it's like cardinal energy. It's something that you set your intention on, your focus is on. All right, something you want to strategize towards. You know, just want to put some work into that. All right, it says blessed. The blessed card is here. It says something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. It talks about unique and sacred partnerships. Told you spirituality has something to do with this. The divine is here, guys. All right, we must not know the why, but it's happening. All right, again at the bottom of the deck, the feminine energy. It says the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move and gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. All right, letting the universe bring in what's meant to be. All right, that's so interesting. It's like, why? Because I'm blessed. It's so funny. All right, let's see what else we have. Clean it up. It says getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, and sweeping away what is no longer needed. Clean it up. All right. So this is kind of giving me the energy of spirits coming through, releasing things, and, you know, taking things away in your life that no longer serve you. Right? That's why. Because you're blessed and you deserve better. All right. Let's see. I have the numbers so far. 31, which is 4. I have 22, which is 4. And then 21, which is 3. So in the major arcanas, that is the Emperor, and the Empress. Interesting. The counterpart is there. Maybe spirit trying to come through and bring you your soulmate, right? All right, loyal heart. It says fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Number 35. All right, number 8. It is the strength card in the major arcana deck. The strength card is the energy of Leo. All right, and Leo is our 7th house, again, of relationships, partnerships, and contracts. All right, so loyal heart. These kind of came out next to each other. All right, so cleaning it up and loyal heart. Yeah, I mean, those that are loyal, all right, are normally the ones to get, you know what, over. All right, so, but things are happening, things are clearing up, all right, and it's because you're blessed. All right, and they know that you have a loyal heart. All right, let's see. Oh, higher power's here. All right, higher power. It says the conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of the divine, seeking the source energy in all things, and this is being committed to a partnership with spirit. All right, so this is crazy because I'm getting like a lot of you know, higher power energy. I seen the yin card down at the bottom of the deck is deep knowing. That's crazy. It speaks about intuition. All right, so this says listening to the oracle within, hypersensitivity, empathy, ability to read between the lines, the higher consciousness, and intuition. So just kind of, wow, that's crazy. Look at this, guys. Deep knowing, poised, and thinker. It's like basically saying your intuition's on point. All right. Tune into the energy of the higher power, and that's who you should have a loyal heart with. That's your counterpart. It's the Emperor and the Empress. Again, I just said that. All right. Let me just kind of look at where the yin card is so I can show you what I was seeing earlier. Here it is. Look at all this purple. Purple is the color of the crown chakra, right? The illumination. All right. Kind of has a little bit of the blues in there, right? But the whites and the purples are saying, you know, something that you know is like the crown chakra has been illuminated to the energy of the connection that you have with higher power. Okay. All right, guys. Let's just come up out of this energy really quickly. I'll pull some tarot. Actually, I'm going to look at those cards. 1 second. Where is it? No. Here it is. Higher power. The number 4 card. So out of that reading, we had 444. All right. It says, the conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, and committing to a partnership with spirit. It says this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and making things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection with spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest for good for all? How can I serve? Then get on your way. Then get out of your way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. I love that. All right. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called the God, the Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number 1 priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Prosperity message. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving your confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. So thank you, Spirit. All right. Now is the time to examine what you are giving energy, or where you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money, or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create, but you want Spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember that sacred partnership you share. All right. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than Spirit, and you can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. Thank you, God. All right.